Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Storm rolling in, that's what it looks like, right? Darker clouds. We're going to go into the pavilion to make this video. Because the wind is definitely kicking, and again, it's blowing from this direction today, which is not the normal direction for that. So, we're going to go in here. Go, Hal. Good girl. All right. That's better. No wind in here, right? All right. So we see the storm clouds. That's a reference. I've talked about a lot of different things lately. And, it's so funny when you look back and you think about it. And you had, during Trump's presidency, they kept saying, oh, this guy, he's going to get us into a war. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. And none of that ever happened. Actually, it was a very peaceful time. He met with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un in North Korea, through the demilitarized zone. And, it was a good period at that time. You look at the situation now under Biden, and, what are your thoughts? Do you think he's spoiling for a war? Does he want war? Everything he continues to do is a bad indication of things, in my opinion. When you look at the whole situation, you just go, man, what is this guy doing? I mean, every decision, is alienating our allies in a lot of cases. Now he has strengthened some things with, Japan and the Philippines. And, now we're obviously sending a big package, well, not super too big, I guess, 1.8 billion to Taiwan in weapons, antagonizing China. It's a matter of time, folks. And, it would not shock me if something jumped off this year in that, because of that perspective of things. Scary situation, to be honest with you. I think we should try to avoid war at all possible cost. Nobody wins in war. I mean, if you look right now, 2 war-torn zones, right? You look at Ukraine with Russia. You look at the Gaza Strip with Israel. Some very, a lot of death, a lot of destruction, buildings, infrastructure, all of that wiped out. People living very primitively because they don't have any other choice because of the situation of what is happening. Very, very bad. The whole thing is bad. And I'm going to tell you what, and I've talked about this quite a bit over the course of time. We feel, because we're across the pond, because we're here in the United States of America, a lot of people feel like we're untouchable. We're good. Nobody can harm us. Nothing bad can happen with this type of situation. But that's not the case. That's not reality. And I think people need to realize how fragile that dynamic is. When you have the FBI basically saying, we will see multiple things happening in the United States, that it's an inevitability that is going to happen. That should scare the crap out of people. It should scare you into preparedness. Obviously, it does not for a lot of people, unfortunately. But the reality is, rough situations are there. A lot of bad things are happening. And it's what you do in those situations that can make all the difference in the world. And I keep seeing over and over and over again people doing nothing. No preparedness, not being ready, walking around with the rose-colored glasses on, thinking that everything is going to stay the same and that we're never going to have any problems. We're going to have problems, and I think we'll be attacked on our own soil. That's just my opinion, of course. It is a matter of time. It's not a matter of if, it is a matter of when. And how prepared you are to deal with those situations, I want you to think about the disruption of service. We'll just touch on that briefly, okay? The power grid goes down. Think about the disruption of service with the power grid down. No trucks are moving, so no food is moving, no supplies are moving, nothing is going where it needs to go because they're not going to be able to pump the fuel into the tanks of those vehicles to get them where they need to go. So you have that problem, right? That's number one. Number two, you're also looking at a situation where, you know, the grocery stores are not going to have, anything. What they have in there right now is what they're going to have, and that's going to be it. So you're looking at that. No more propane being delivered. No more gasoline being delivered. And, all those things are factors. And, if there's that disruption in the supply chain, for any length of time, it could be catastrophic in this country because, again, when you have 95% of the population is not prepared for a 2-week disaster, let alone anything more extreme than that. That should be very scary to people. They should really be paying attention because, again, things can turn very, very ugly very, very fast. The more prepared you are, the better off you can, get through those situations or give yourself a buffer of time to come up with a plan of what you plan on doing and what you want to do. Some things to think about. And so I definitely want to hear your feedback. Do you think we're on that juggernaut? Is it inevitable that, number one, that we're attacked within our own country? That would be my first question to you guys. Do you believe that we'll be attacked on our home soil? And the second thing is, do you think under this administration he is heading us towards war? Is that what they want? Is that what they want to have happen? So I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback on that. I want to hear what you have to say. Remember, folks, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we figure that one out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. We have to stop letting them divide us, using race, religion, political affiliation. It's all nonsense. All of it means nothing. We have to come together as human beings to work together to make life better. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one stopping you from reaching your goals is going to be you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. I hope you all are having a great day, and I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.